no, it's not about strange, anything new, people, right now it is more of a buzz. People do, seem to be aware of it, right? But still, even when we talk of our business case, even after we have finished talking about the business case, still somebody will tell us, we don't want to treat them like charity. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, we have spoken about a business case for, about 15 minutes. So somewhere, even though the company does understand that we have to employ them based on a business case, every level is not really getting it. That it really can be a very logical thing, and it's all about enabling not only a person with disability but anybody in your company. Everybody in your company require enablement if they think in that way, right? So right now what happens is it's still something that they have to be politically correct about. They have to be a little scared about, So that we see sometimes. For the companies that are interested, the truth is, after some time they find that there is no source. There is less, not no source. It's difficult to get the source of candidates because people are talented, but if they've not had access to education, maybe they're not knocking on your doors. A lot of companies who are really proactive, when they come to us, they find that, hey, you're only giving me X number of candidates. Why can't you give me 100? Give me 200. They might be available, but if you have a person who has finished 10th standard, he cannot apply for that chemical job or some other job, right?
Okay.
I mean, it's basically, see, when you look at a general population, you will find at least 5 people who are, that particular profile, right? I mean, we still find there is a problem for general recruitment also, right? So that the problem gets accentuated here because, a lot of people would not have aspired for that degree or diploma which you are looking at. It's ultimately the enablement which, very often people want to, they've understood the business case, they're willing to take the person with disability, but they think that they have to really go some extra mile or something like that for a person with disability, I mean, the truth is, yes, they do require, it's possible there's a, sign language interpreter required or something else, right? So because it's different and new, or, oh my God, I'll have to do this. Or very often the enablement, if it doesn't happen within the company, right? It's almost as if it's some alien thing and, oh, can this really be done? I mean, do I have to do it? So sometimes there is a little bit of, all the right things are done, but it's the enablement with every person, right? So the company cannot control every person within the company. There can be one team leader who's very, doesn't have the patience to handle anybody in his team. He needs to call a person with disability. So actually what we are realizing is, at the end of the day, the company requires inclusive and adaptive leaders. If there are leaders who are inclusive of everybody, we don't want them to consider disabled only. Every human being needs to be included, and they adapt to each person. The leader has to adapt to the people in the organization to get the best out of them. This is your strength, use the strength. So if they frankly do it with everybody else, they'll automatically do it with a person with disability.